G'day, Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl medium, coming at you from Warburton, Victoria today. I was hoping to be outside, but there's so many people around and there really wasn't space to be able to stand there and talk to my iPad and look like a bit of a dick. But anyway, I'm inside the motorhome today. So coming at you from the most gorgeous place in Victoria, or one of the most gorgeous places in Victoria. Highly recommend. There's a gorgeous river that flows through Warburton and so many waterfalls, and the redwood forest is beautiful. So been really blessed to be able to explore that this week, and I've had, been able to work online, and my partner has a job here to do with the roadwork. So yeah, between the two of us, we've had a great time, and we're really enjoying the fact that we can work on the road and start to move around a little bit now this year. So that's exciting. So anyway, this month I have found it has been a little bit challenging with things. I know even with technology, things have been kind of working and they're not working, and documents, I know for me have been a big one, opening them up and then they disappear. And so usually when that's happening to me and I'm sharing that with people that I'm doing readings for and they're relating to it as well, it usually means that that's relevant right now. So if you feel like things are getting turned upside down a little bit, and, just it's almost like we're being tested with our patience right now, and it's a little bit what I feel is to take a deep breath, and when things aren't working, just to, take that bit of a break or take time out to look at, working out a bit of a solution. If it's something that's on a bigger scale, or if it's something small, just taking a deep breath and just focusing on something else. So just shift your focus, and that always tends to then help, be able to have the right information to come up for you. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and I think it's just something we need to be doing. And we've got to also remember that we've come from 2020 and we're now into a new year. We're into 2021. So there is always that shift. And I always feel like January is such an integrative month because it's that first month of the new year. So there's usually that little bit of a slightly can be unsettling feeling, which can be stronger for some more than others. And, it's just being aware of it. And I think when you're aware of it and you go with the flow, you won't tend to find you have, a lot of hiccups with it. So that's my thoughts on what's happening around at the moment. And getting out in nature, of course, is really amazing. I've been taking some great photos of our book that's out now, The Ancients. I do have a spare copy in the US. I sent over a few over there. So we're excited that we've got a few, already that have hit the US and also Canada, soon to be Canada. So that's pretty exciting, as well as here in Australia. So it's been a great adventure. And, the book is something that's come from the COVID lockdown for us, and we just focused on writing. And so that's been really, really cool. So, yeah, I have to share that. It's awesome. So jump on board. They're on my website. I'm mainly selling them through the Australian site at the moment because, of course, we're trying to transport them becomes a bit of an issue. So, but I do have one left. So if you're interested from the US, shoot me a message and I can get that to you. All right, my reader today is Angie from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Angie, how are you?
Fine.
That's good. Hey, have you just here? I feel like there's something around you stepping up and getting rewarded for what you're doing. So have you just stepped up in your career or what you're doing for work? Because I feel like I want to say there's an acknowledgement there of going places for you.
Okay. Well, I'm not working at the time because I'm furloughed.
Okay. So you're not. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Are you looking? Cause I feel like there's something around the corner. Are you actively looking at the moment for something?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
But I'm looking.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to share it with you with that. It's like there's something that you've always wanted to do. I just see you stepping up into. It's almost like it's unlike anything you've done before, but I feel like it's something that you've always had a bit of an inkling you wanted to do, and it's like things are going to fall into place this year for you to do that. So I feel like I want to say look for look for the courses in what you want to do. And you might be thinking, oh, I can't afford it, or it's not going to work, or for some reason you might be feeling there's a block there. But it's like Spirit are coming through, sharing with me straight away that there's success around that for you.
Okay.
All right? Because I feel like you've been suppressed a bit, and it's like time to jump out of that bubble. So I'm not going to be restricted anymore is the feeling I get around you. You've had changes, and I do want to say, it's like Spirit are coming through. Can I ask, is Dad in Spirit? I've got like a male stepping in for you, and it's like he's strongly guiding you. And I feel like maybe he didn't get a chance to guide you in life, but he is now.
Mhm.
Yeah? Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Yeah, okay, because it's like he's there guiding you, but he didn't have that opportunity in when he was here in life. So he is stepping in to say that he will help you. Because I do feel like, what do I want to say? What he's showing me is you're quite smart, but I feel like people don't realise the extent of that. So it's like you're a lot cleverer than people realise, and possibly because you're quiet and you're a little bit, you don't tend to put yourself out there, so people just tend to think that I don't know, that it's almost like I want to say you're underestimated. You're actually very smart, but it's not being utilised right now, is what he's showing me. And I also want to say with that is that you are different from the rest of the family. So I feel like he wants me to say to you, you're not going to follow what the rest of the family have done. It's for you, it's about stepping up and doing what it is in your heart, and it's going to be different, because I feel like the rest of the family all sort of follow suit, but in your heart, you don't want to be following what everyone else is doing, if that makes sense. Yeah? So, because it's like you're from a different mold, is what it's showing me. So it's like, don't underestimate yourself, or don't think that you're going to follow everyone else's path, because you're here to do some work. It's like you're here to make your mark. So don't be thinking that it's just going to be a simple life for you, if that makes sense. It's like we need to get you out there. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, self-discipline and willpower are going to be important for you. So it's almost like don't allow distractions to stop you doing what it is you want to be doing. And I do feel a little bit like the family maybe might not support you, or it might be hard for you to step up and do this, but it's like Dad's showing me it's okay. He'll be here for you and you can do it. So even when it gets hard, don't be dismayed or overwhelmed, because it's like you've got this, and I really want to say there's so much to you. Don't sell yourself short. It's like time to stop doing that.
Thank you.
No, you really are. You've got so much going on. So please, when they come through strongly with that, and it's like that's his main message for you, is to go break the mold, girl. You're going to be different, and that's quite okay. And you will actually inspire many others in stepping outside of it. It's like there's no restrictions for you. So I don't know whether money has been a restriction in the family, in like going back in a few generations, or whether that's stopped. I'm
looking at, like, I do have sickness in my family.
Yeah.
I do have sicknesses around me.
Yeah, but you don't yourself though, yeah?
Right. No, I don't. But there's a lot of stuff, because I do have a sick mom too. So I'm taking care of her, and then my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like by you stepping up and doing what you need to be doing, and possibly when there is illness around, it can be a case of, even if it's a healing modality, because I feel like you're quite spiritual, and it's like they're presented there to give you that bit of a rise up to say, okay, if you really want to help them, what can you look at doing that will facilitate the healing aspect with them? But it's like don't be dragged down, as a carer, you've still got to fill up your cup as well. So don't you forget that, because it's important that you look after yourself, because otherwise they won't have anyone there caring for them, if that makes sense.
Right.
So you have to do things that you enjoy, because I feel like you don't ever go out and do things that you enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, like it's always you're too busy doing everything for everybody else, which is often the case when you have got those that aren't well around you. I do feel a little bit with your daughter, she could do things a little bit differently so that she could help herself a little bit more with her health. And I don't know whether there's something under, you know, like as in whether you're trying to encourage her to do that, but she doesn't quite take full responsibility. But I feel like Dad's showing me to say, come on, you know, she needs to pick up her game a little bit, and don't you try and make it right for her.
Okay.
Okay, because sometimes situations happen, you know, we have life challenges, and as a mom, you can't help but get emotionally into that. But it's like she's come in here to learn a few things from that illness, and don't, you know, just try to be aware of not stopping her from learning those lessons that she needs along with it, because that's really important for her journey. Okay.
Okay.
But I do see you stepping up, doing something for you, and that's where the inspiration will come for the others to really step up and you know, do the best they can for them as well. So we're not all just depending on you.
Right, because they do.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, and sometimes that can be changed. You know, we tend to think that it needs to be us, but I do feel even with Mum, there's steps that could be in place to help others stepping in to help you, so it's not all on your plate. So please don't be afraid to ask, and please don't put your life on hold, because it's like you're here to do things, and I want to see you do them.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
So much.
My pleasure. I really want you to get the confidence to step up, because you are amazing, and it's just that self-belief that, you know, we all struggle with it, but I feel with that you will go places.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's been an honour to read for you, Angie. Keep your chin up. You've got this, girl. And, yeah, know that spirit are around you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Take care, everybody. So Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl Medium, coming at you from Warburton, Victoria. See you same time, same place next week. Woohoo!